happy Sunday night. Hello, hello, hello. A little bit of a change up tonight. I know it was supposed to be movie club Prisoners tonight. However, with yesterday being DC Fandom and all of the goodies that they dropped for us, how can I not do a live stream talking about DC Fandom, talking about what we saw, our reactions, how you guys are feeling, how I'm feeling? We're talking about DC tonight. That's it. We're talking about it all. We're going to have a good time. Who is ready? Who is ready? Ty's here. Asia's here. Tony P's here. What is up, guys? The regulars are here. Destiny's here. Daniel Davis is here. Hello, everyone. If you are just arriving, we are talking about DC Fandom tonight. We're breaking the rules. We're not doing movie club. If you watch Prisoners, I apologize, but it is one of those movies that you should see. So if you did see it, I'm glad you did. I watched it last night, but then today I'm like, you know what? Everyone is going to want to talk about DC Fandom, not movie club. So that's what we're doing. We're talking about DC Fandom. I apologize about the late switch up, but that's what we're doing. Who's excited? Who wants to talk about DC Fandom? All right. And then I will let you guys know what next Sunday's movie will be a little bit later. Not right now. And then I will post a notification also in the community tab on YouTube to let you guys know what next week's movie is. We're not going to talk about Prisoners. I apologize again, but that's how it goes sometimes. That is how it goes. So let's get this conversation started. Let's recap. Who is here? Start getting your thoughts out. Who watched DC Fandom? Guys, I'm exhausted. I'm completely exhausted still from yesterday. I stayed home the entire day. I did not work at all. I thought I was going to work for a little bit. I slept in. I said, it's too late to go on the road now. It starts at 1 o'clock. And I was pretty much hooked to my phone the entire day, just watching all the panels. I will say right now, the panels I did not see were Shazam or Black Adam. But I did see Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, The Batman, of course, Justice League. I only saw the trailer. I didn't see anything that Zack Snyder was talking about. So if you guys want to jump in and let me know what was said about Black Adam, Shazam, and Justice League, go right ahead. Fill me in. But guys, what did you think of DC Fandom? Were you impressed by this? Were you kind of let down? Like, what was your opinion of how everything ran? I thought everything ran really smoothly. All the live stream came in okay for me, so it was great to watch and it was a pleasure. I don't know. A lot of people were saying that they should try to be doing this every single year because it was so much more convenient for everyone to just stay home and watch everything. I don't know though. You kind of enjoy seeing it live in front of you and not pre-recorded in front of a green screen or anything, but that's my opinion. But I am impressed with everything that they dropped. I did get some things right in my predictions, like the cheetah reveal. Okay, I know a lot of you were like, Susan, no, they've kept cheetah under wraps. They're going to continue to do that. They did not. They dropped a second trailer with cheetah in it. So that was absolutely amazing. And if you guys have not watched any of my trailer reactions, shame on you. Go watch them right now. I did 3 of them. I was busy yesterday. I was trying to keep up with everything that DC was throwing at us. Like I said, I am exhausted still from yesterday. So I am looking forward after this to just chilling out and watching a movie and just vegging all night. All right. So like I said, Ty is the first one here. Congratulations, Ty. You are first. Asia's here. Tony P is here. Destiny, Daniel Davis. Tainted Love is here. Hello, hello. Jamarius Brooks is here. Hey, Susan. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Mr. Scott is here. What's up, everybody? Hallelujah. Is that a little tribute to the Justice League trailer? Wasn't that amazing? Guys, wasn't that amazing? It was so amazing. Who is now going to get HBO Max after that trailer? Me. And that is what they are hoping. That is what they want. They want people to subscribe to HBO Max because of that. That's amazing. We're gonna talk about it, how you guys feel about it. But let's get some more people in. We got 11 people, but 4 likes. Let's get that like count up. Turn it blue. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. All right, Mr. Scott is here. He's excited. Destiny's saying that Batman teaser. Holy moly. Oh, I know. The Dark Knight is here. Dark Knight. Hi, Susan. I'm personally mostly excited for the Batman. Looks totally badass. Is this a politics-free zone or no? Say whatever you want. It's fine. It's fine. Marcy Munn is here. Hello, peeps. Hello, Marcy. How are ya? Did you watch DC Fandom yesterday? Any sort of DC fandom? I don't know if everyone stayed home all day like I did, but I'm sure some of you, watched some panels that were available. Tony P saying he is ready. DC killed it yesterday. So much good stuff was dropped. Yes, indeed. Ty's favorite panel was the Snyder HBO Max cut. That's awesome. Daniel Davis is asking, what do you guys think of the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer? I personally thought it was goddamn amazing. I did my trailer reaction for that, but I will say a little bit about it right now. That trailer was absolutely fantastic. That trailer shows Wonder Woman 84 is bigger, it's badder than the first one. It looks goddamn amazing. And let me tell you something, Patty Jenkins, man, as the director of the Wonder Woman series so far, she knows what she is doing. She makes me so proud of female directors because not a lot of female directors have, gone into the comic book world and have been successful. She's the most successful, right? There aren't a lot. I mean, Birds of Prey, that was a flop. Patty Jenkins, man, I love her. I really do. I think she said she's going to make one more Wonder Woman and then that's it for her. So whoever decides to take it up has got some big ass shoes to fill. Let me tell you, I love Patty Jenkins as Wonder Woman's director. I think she's absolutely fantastic. She has the eye for it. She knows what she's doing. That look of Cheetah. What did you guys think of Cheetah? Now, I know it was kind of dark and we couldn't really see much detail. I gotta be honest, when the face came up, it didn't even look like Kristen Wiig. I was like, is that her? I was kind of like, what? Is that her? I guess it could be her. I don't know. But I'm digging it. I'm totally digging the fight scene with the golden armor. I am loving it. I am here for it. I cannot wait for October 2nd to see that movie. For my birthday. Who wants to go with me? Everyone wants to go. Everyone should want to see Wonder Woman 84. All right, Destiny saying she saw the Black Adam panel, but not Shazam. She got too tired. That's okay. All right, Marcy did not watch anything. She was gone all day. Well, hopefully, Marcy, if you haven't heard anything, we can catch you up with this live of what's going on in the DC world. All right, Ty unfortunately missed the Batman panel, but Ty, did you watch the trailer? That is the big question. Did you guys watch the Batman trailer? How could you not watch the Batman trailer? It was absolutely, sorry, itch. It was absolutely fantastic. I had no idea that they were going to show that much footage for the Batman. Now, we had a teaser before DC Fandom where it showed Matt Reeves saying, I brought a little something to show you. And considering they've only shot 25 to 30% of the movie, I didn't think we were going to see a 2-minute trailer. Absolutely not. I thought we were going to get a 30-second clip of... I didn't expect to see Robert Pattinson in the bat suit. No way. I wasn't expecting that at all. That was fantastic. We saw a lot of people. We saw Catwoman. We saw Commissioner Gordon. Obviously, we saw Robert Pattinson as Batman. I'm guessing that was Riddler in the first, 10, 15 seconds where he's, binding the tape over that guy on his face that said no more lies. I'm guessing that's Riddler because, as we know, Riddler is the main villain in this Batman movie that's coming out at us. So I'm assuming that's Paul Dano. And it looks completely different. We're used to the green suit and the question marks and a cane, and I feel like this Riddler is going to be completely different. This is a very, very dark, gritty Batman that we are getting, and I'm ready for it. I'm totally ready for it. This is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen. I am excited. Who else is excited? We're all excited. All right. Mr. Scott is saying the Snyder Cut trailer and the gaming news has to be his favorite. Ty was so happy about this. Daniel saying DC Fandom was so good. I watched the whole thing. That is awesome, Daniel. Daniel, what was your favorite panel that you watched? What are you so excited for? All right, Tainted Love is saying, where can I go to watch these panels? Is it still up to watch? Unfortunately not. It was only up for a 24-hour period yesterday, so you can no longer see the panels, but all the trailers that they dropped yesterday, Wonder Woman 84, The Batman, Justice League, Snyder Cut, you can go onto Twitter or YouTube and just look them up and you can see the trailers that they dropped. Now, Suicide Squad, or The Suicide Squad, I predicted a trailer. We didn't get, well, we kind of got a trailer, a little bit, not an official trailer, but we mainly got a who's playing who panel. James Gunn directing the Suicide Squad and writing it, I guess, revealed exactly what actors are playing what parts, which was very much up in the air. We were kind of sure about that. I don't know a lot of the Suicide Squad characters because, as I've said, I'm not familiar with the comics. I've never read them. Obviously, I know Harley Quinn, and Captain Boomerang from the previous movie, and obviously Viola Davis, Amanda Waller. I know who that is. But the other people, I'm not exactly sure who they are. I'm looking forward to watching it. I have very high hopes for the Suicide Squad. I like the idea of it. Just the first movie did not live up. Someone messaged me on my iPad. The first Suicide Squad movie, unfortunately, did not live up to expectations. I feel like it was in the wrong hands as a director, and I feel like James Gunn is going to completely change that world around, and it's going to go right where we want it to go. So I'm excited for the Suicide Squad. All right. Scott is saying 10 out of 10. Tony P saying DC Fandom ran very well. No issues. I wish Marvel would do something like this. Yes, that would be very exciting. Would be very exciting. All right, Sammy Boy is saying the villain in the beginning of the Justice League was Darkseid. That's right. I didn't know who that was. He's really popular in the comics and the animated stuff. Probably why you didn't know who he was. Exactly. Thank you for telling me. Guys, I'm seeing 12 people, but only 5 likes. What's up with that? Hit that like button. Get it up there. Thank you so much. All you guys that are dedicated and loyal, I know I can count on you. Thank you so much. All right, Dark Knight is saying, I just watched The Dark Knight the other day. I can't believe that I actually hadn't seen it at all. Hadn't seen it all the way through before. I thought I have, but it was really good. Wow, you have not seen. I'm glad you finally did. I'm glad you did. I mean, considering that is your namesake, you should watch it the entire way through, and I'm glad you did. All right. Destiny saying the only thing she was let down at was that they didn't tell us if Harley Quinn got renewed or not. Is that going to be on the panel in September? Because remember, I mentioned they broke it up into 2 separate days. So is that going to be on September 12th? Because that's the animated stuff, maybe? I don't know. But I'm sure you'll find out sooner or later. High hopes. High hopes. We love our Harley Quinn. All right. Ty saying, I loved how the original Wonder Woman, Lynda Carter, popped up during the Wonder Woman 84 panel. Absolutely. I love that too. She's looking pretty good, Lynda Carter. I got to give it to her. I really, really do. She's looking great. And I love that she's so supportive of the new Wonder Woman, the movies, and of Gal, how she portrays Wonder Woman. I think that's just absolutely fantastic because they're also respecting, Patty Jenkins made a point to respect Lynda Carter's interpretation of that character and what they did in the TV show. She didn't want to redo it. She just wanted to, as she said, pass the torch on to the next generation, which I absolutely love and adore. I think they have a great relationship, and it's definitely nice to see. All right, Tony P is definitely getting HBO Max now. So am I. I'm getting it too. Daniel already has HBO Max. Mr. Scott is saying it's DC's time to fly. They are right on target. Well, we will see. Okay, we will see, because sometimes, I don't know, it's looking pretty positive. I do have to say, it's looking pretty positive for DC, but you never know. They might clunker somewhere. I don't think it's going to happen with Wonder Woman. That's like, it just looks absolutely amazing. Justice League is going to be phenomenal. The Batman is going to be freaking amazing, phenomenal. I'm not worried about those. I'm just hoping that the Flash is on point, because we're getting so excited about the Flash because of confirmation about Batfleck coming back. Ben Affleck as Batman is coming back for the Flash movie, as well as Michael Keaton, definitely confirmed. And I'm nervous because it's the writer of Birds of Prey. That's the only thing that makes me goddamn nervous about the Flash, okay? Christina Hodson, whatever her name is, let's be honest, the Birds of Prey script was a hot mess. It really, really was. And The Flash makes me nervous because I believe she's the only writer on that movie. So I'm just really hoping that she does this storyline justice, because, like I said, not a comic book reader, but I know the Flashpoint storyline in The Flash is very important to those loyal readers and watchers and geeks out there. I know that if she messes this up, it will not be good. It will not be good. Who agrees with me on this? Is anyone else nervous about the Flash like I am, just because of that reason? All right. Justin Kirby saying everything looked good. Ty is totally subscribing to HBO Max now. Daniel's giving DC Fandom 10 out of 10. That's right. Awesome. Tony P is saying hi to Marcy. Kevin is here saying hi, Susan. Hi, Kevin. All right. Ty also unfortunately missed the Shazam panel. Can anyone fill us in what happened on the Shazam panel? I know we got an official title, I believe. But other than that, I'm unsure of what happened. I didn't have time to look it up today. I was busy. Sorry. All right. Kevin saying, I couldn't believe the Batman trailer. Oh my God. I loved it. I wasn't even excited for the movie before the trailer. I'm so excited for Paul Dano's Riddler and Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman. Absolutely. And for those of you that actually watched Prisoners with Paul Dano in it, okay, now do we see why I'm excited about him playing the Riddler? Okay, he is an amazing actor. Paul Dano has such a broad range, and I am excited to see what he is going to do with this character. Matt Reeves has already hinted that it is completely different than anything that we have ever seen before for a Riddler character, and that's hard to do. Let's be honest, that is hard to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to bring to the table. Really excited. All right, Destiny's saying the Wonder Woman trailer made her so hyped for the movie. I know. I'm so excited that it's like a little more than a month away. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. It is literally so exciting. So exciting. As long as things don't mess up, we will be able to see it. And it looks like it is so deserving to see in the theater on the big screen. I'm so glad that we're not moving it to HBO Max or any other kind of streaming service. Patty Jenkins put her foot down and said, no, we are not doing that. Wonder Woman, I don't care if we have to delay it. It's going to be seen on the big screen. So I'm proud of her for putting her foot down and saying, no, it's going on the big screen. All right, Tony P didn't stay home, went out to lunch with parents in New Hampshire, but was watching the panels on his phone on the ride back home. Well, see, that's awesome. Technology, right? You can do anything. All right, Mr. Scott already got HBO Max because he's using his free 30-day pass, so he might renew it. You better renew it for Justice League, man. It's going to be 4 hours long. 4 1-hour episodes on HBO Max. And then I heard there's going to be a Blu-ray release, or it's going to be in theater. I don't know. But Zack Snyder wants this to be seen by everybody. It's going to be coming out on HBO Max in 4 1-hour episodes, but then eventually he wants it to come out more for other people to have. So I'm assuming a Blu-ray release, maybe in theaters. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm excited either way. All right. Justin Kirby saying it looks badass. Tony P saying the Wonder Woman trailer made me even more hyped for the film. I'm definitely going to go to the theaters to see it. I just hope it keeps that date. I know. Fingers crossed. And Tony P said he will go and see Wonder Woman with me. For my birthday. For my 40th. Happy birthday to me. All right. Dark Knight saying I didn't watch the content on DC Fandom. I just waited until all the trailers came out on YouTube. Yeah, but you miss like the little bits and pieces when you do that. But I get what you're saying. It's a lot. It was a lot to trust me. I was kind of going a little crazy because I was downstairs in my room pretty much the entire day. I only came up to get something to drink or eat and went back downstairs down here to my room so I could either watch a panel or film something, or I'm making a thumbnail, or I'm writing stuff down. Like I felt like I was really working yesterday. It was crazy. All right. Ty is saying Kristen Wiig as Cheetah is totally out of her wheelhouse. It is, but that's what makes it really exciting. To see Kristen Wiig do something completely different that she's never done before. I have high hopes because I really like Kristen Wiig. This is going to be a make it or break it moment. I really hope she does well in this part because if not, it's really going to show and stand out. Because let's be honest, Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, however you want to say her name, she's a presence, man. And but you know what? In that trailer with that fight scene in some kind of big hallway and she's got the lasso going, it looks like Kristen Wiig is giving her a run for her money. Like when I was reacting to that trailer, I was like, this is going to be a battle between these two. So I am excited. I'm hoping she, stands her ground and does amazing. I have high hopes. All right. Scott is saying, I can't get enough of the Snyder Cut. I'm very happy with the music choice of Hallelujah. It was different. It was different. It was unexpected. I liked it. I did enjoy it. It makes you excited. It just, like, it's so dark. Like, all of our DC films are really going dark with the Snyder Cut, but we knew that was going to be dark because that's kind of Zack Snyder's thing. Hence Batman v Superman. That was extremely dark. But with the Batman, that is looking very dark and creepy, but in a good way. So I'm excited. All right, Tainted Love. Oh, I'd love to go with you to see Wonder Woman 84. Too bad you don't live in NYC, although I don't know when theaters will even open here. Well, you know what? Tainted Love, I am here for you. So when I see it, I will do a great review for you. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good already. We all know that. All right. Mr. Scott saw everything. Sammy Boy was hoping for Robert Pattinson to say, I'm Batman, but he's Vengeance. I know. I thought for sure he was going to say, I'm Batman. And then he said, Vengeance. I'm like, you didn't say Batman. They always say, I'm Batman. That's my Batman impression. It's not that great. All right, Tony P's only minor gripe with the Wonder Woman 84 trailer was the CGI on Cheetah. Yes, this is something he brought to my attention because he knows this stuff. So stuff like that, he pays very close attention to, and it got on his nerves a little bit. He's saying that Cheetah does not look that great at times. It was dark and hard to see, so he's not going to judge it. He thinks she's going to be badass. I agree. I wouldn't judge Cheetah just yet. They might still tinker with it a little bit. Considering they have the time, they have a little bit over a month to go, they might tinker with it a little bit, freshen it up, fine-tune it, if you will, before it goes out into theaters. I don't know. I have high hopes, though. I really, really do. They don't do half-assed over there in Wonder Woman land. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be good. It's going to be good. Positive. All right, Destiny's saying also the Suicide Squad teaser. I was worried about that movie at first, but James Gunn seems like he's going to do an excellent job. I highly agree. James Gunn, I think he's a perfect fit because he is so weird and quirky with Guardians over in Marvel Land, and I think that the Suicide Squad is that perfect fit. They're kind of like the Guardians over in DC. They're eclectic and weird. I mean, you got a weasel, like it's kind of like the equivalent of Rocky Raccoon. So, if anyone is going to bring the Suicide Squad to its fruition of what we want it to be, it is going to be James Gunn. If it's not, I say just leave it alone because I don't know who else could take this rogue group of criminals and make a phenomenal movie. I don't know. All right. Marcy saying hi to Tony P. Tainted Love is saying, I like the dark, gritty Batman. Darker is just more interesting. It's just different. It's just so different, especially when you look back on all of our interpretations of Batman that we've ever seen. I mean, Tim Burton's Batman was our first look really into what the Batman world would be like in live action. And then we have Joel Schumacher's Batman, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Colorful, full of life, playful. It was like completely different than what we're getting now with the Batman. It is dark and sinister and gritty and murderous. And I think it's just going to be fantastic. I have very high hopes for this movie. All right. Ty is saying, I did watch the trailer and damn, does it look so awesome. I think Robert Pattinson will kill it. And Jeffrey Wright from Westworld is going to knock it out of the park again. I think so too. Marcy Munn, what is going on HBO Max? Snyder Cut Justice League. That we are all so excited about. This is what, 3 years in the making? 3 years we've been waiting for Zack Snyder's Justice League. All right, Justin Kirby, the Suicide Squad will be star-studded. I got kind of ticked off at James Gunn saying this is his best. Yeah, I kind of felt a little bit like that too. I gotta be honest. I'm like, really? Like, Guardians? Like, Guardians was good. But you know what? If that's the way he feels, that's the way he feels. Maybe it is his best. We don't know yet because we haven't seen it. Because with him saying that, now I really have high expectations for the Suicide Squad. If it tanks, if it's like a Birds of Prey situation, I'm not going to be a happy girl. I'm really not. So I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. I really, really do. All right, Ty is saying the Gotham Knights video game will be interesting. I'm not into video games, but if you are, that is so awesome. And I am happy that you are excited about it. All right, Scott, the more I go back and rewatch the first Suicide Squad movie, the more I enjoy that movie. Susan, do you think Will Smith is missing out on this new movie? You know what? We don't know the circumstance of the Suicide Squad yet. I don't know. I would have loved to have Will Smith come back. I really would. Because him and Margot Robbie kind of like had that chemistry together and I enjoyed that. And I don't know, a lot of people thought Idris Elba was like taking over that role, but he's not. But what's his name? Bloodsport or something? And then Will Smith was Bloodshot. That's really close. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to miss seeing Will Smith's face in the Suicide Squad. I liked him in there. I thought he brought a little something extra and special, so I will miss him. All right, Daniel Davis. My favorites are Wonder Woman 84 and the Batman panel, also Justice League Snyder Cut panel. Those are my favorite moments on DC Fandom. Awesome. Why are they your favorite moments? Just because of the trailers in general? Probably. We always like to see something. All right, Tony P. See, everyone was judging Robert Pattinson online when he was announced, and now that we have seen him a bit in action, people have changed their tune. That's why I don't judge casting choices. I don't judge casting choices until I see them in the actual film. It's smart. We shouldn't judge until we see someone in the actual film. And I gotta say, the action, the little bit of action that we got from him in that trailer, I was all about it. I was down. I was like, yes, he is kicking ass. I was like, I was all involved. I was so excited. I really want to see him in action and, working with Catwoman, probably. I don't know. Like, endless possibilities. I'm so excited. All right, Ty is saying, I think the most interesting part of the event was diversity in the DC universe. Yes, that's also a positive. All the diversity, every color, men, women, everything, all over the place. It's great to see. All right, Justin Kirby saying Robert Pattinson gets too much hate. I agree with you. I really agree with you. And that's difficult for an actor because once you break out, because he broke out in Twilight, let's be honest. I mean, that was a game changer for him as a career. Shot him off into the stratosphere. He's going to be forever known as Edward Cullen. Let's be honest. But he has proven himself over and over and over again. He gave one of my favorite performances in The Lighthouse. I was so impressed with him, with that acting, how he held his own against one of our greatest actors living ever, Willem Dafoe. I mean, absolutely incredible. You really have to give it to Robert Pattinson because he's pulled out some phenomenal performances. And now he's expanding into action with the Batman. So it's a great thing to see. And then we're going to see him in Tenet. I still don't know what it's about. I know the basics. It's like preventing World War III or something. But still, I don't know like other details or context. But I'll go see it. It's my job here on YouTube, right? To go and see it. So I will see it. But he's also in that too. He's having a great, fantastic year. I mean, come on. All right. Daniel Davis is saying next year DC will celebrate Wonder Woman 88th anniversary. Wow, that is awesome. All right, Ty saying Ezra Miller is still going to play Flash after the choking a fan incident. Apparently so. Yes, he is. I guess they're just letting it go. Maybe they're thinking that it was a joke. Maybe he explained himself. Maybe his PR people did some serious damage control with the studio. I have no idea. But, they're going to keep it consistent. They don't want to recast him. They're going to use him. He is the Flash. And, I mean, I don't mind him. In real life, he's a little eccentric for me, but that's okay for him. Like he can be a little kooky and off the wall. That's fine. But he needs to realize that when he does stuff like that out in public, people have notifications. People have these things called cell phones with video, and they can take video and put what you do on Twitter or on YouTube or send it to a news station. He needs to be careful about what he does in the future in public. No more fake choking people or choking people, whatever he was doing. Enough of that. All right. Destiny saying, do you like the Flash director? I forgot his name. He directed it. Andy Muschietti, however you want to say it. Andy Muschietti. Yes, he directed it chapter 1 and 2. Like I said in the video I did before, I have high hopes for him as the director of the Flashpoint storyline because of his level of commitment to the original material, because we saw that in It Chapter 2. Nobody liked It Chapter 2. We loved Chapter 1. We thought it was pretty much perfect, Chapter 1. Chapter 2, he stayed dead on accurate to Stephen King's novel. It's not his fault. It's Stephen King's fault because the ending of the novel was so lame, let's be honest. But because he stayed so true to that book, we were kind of let down. We thought he was going to change it up a little bit, maybe do something a little different, but he didn't. However, that level of commitment, in my opinion, is going to work in his favor for the Flash movie. Because if he stays dead on accurate to the comic, which I'm hoping that writer, Christina Hodson, stays true to the material, don't veer off anywhere, it's going to please the fans so much. So I really hope that this is going to be an epic moment. They cannot mess this up. If they do, It's going to be tragic, but I don't think they're going to. High hopes. High hopes. All right. Mr. Scott is saying, I never said that Robert Pattinson was going to suck, although disappointed when I heard the solo Batman movie directed and co-written starring Ben Affleck got canceled. I did not know about that, so thank you for dropping some knowledge on my brain. All right, Tony P saying, well, I'm not too familiar with the Flash as a character beyond the Justice League film. The writer had me a bit nervous, even though I enjoyed Birds of Prey. Okay, so Birds of Prey, it was all over the place with the time jumping around. It wasn't a one cohesive storyline. We're jumping here, we're jumping there. It's like 5 minutes later, 3 months behind, 2 weeks later. It was like all over the place. That kind of writing turns me off. I don't like that. Just tell the story. So we're not like, well, I went to the bathroom. What did I miss? And you missed like half the movie. You know what I mean? Like, she makes me nervous. She really makes me nervous. Although she did write Bumblebee, right? And I really enjoyed Bumblebee. So we have a good and we have a not so good. I'm hoping that with the Flash, we're going to be on the good side again. She really has to redeem herself, in my opinion. All right. Kevin is saying he just watched There Will Be Blood for the first time today, and Paul was amazing in that. Okay, well, I have not seen that movie, so I cannot comment anything about that. All right, Dark Knight, I hope later on down the road there will be a Blu-ray of the Snyder Cut also with Mulan, because with Mulan, I don't want to pay for it when I already pay for Disney Plus. I hope they fire Ezra Miller too. I don't think they're going to fire Ezra Miller, considering they're going ahead forward with him in the Flash movie. I highly doubt, unless he like murders someone or does something completely out of control, like pulls a Russell Crowe in Unhinged. Has anyone seen that, by the way? Did anyone go and see Unhinged this weekend besides me? I did. You guys watch my review. I'm just curious. Yes, there will be a Blu-ray of Snyder Cut, I believe. That is confirmed. I think he said that. Don't quote me, but I think so. Mulan, I don't know. I'm not sure. I would hope so for those people that don't want to pay that $30. But here's the thing. I think eventually in time, after a certain time period, once Mulan has been offered at the $30, then it's going to go just right onto Disney Plus as normal. I think after maybe a couple months or something, once the hype goes down, once other movies come out, then Mulan will no longer have a charge. So then you'll be okay. I think that's the plan. Don't quote me on it, but I believe so. All right. Mr. Scott saying, am I the only one who thinks Ezra Miller's not going anywhere? No, I think he's not going anywhere either. Marcy Munn, when is Wonder Woman's release date? October 2nd, the day after my birthday. The best day of the year. Act 1. Act 1. All right, Scott is defending Man of Steel and BVS Ultimate Cut. I like them both. I do. I like them both. Man of Steel was my number one. However, I don't know. I might switch that with Wonder Woman. I gotta watch them all again. But I really like Man of Steel. I did enjoy it. And then Batman v Superman, I should give that another watch. I'll watch it closer to, when is Justice League coming out? January of 2021? I think so. So before that happens, I'll rewatch all of them. Obviously do a re-ranking once I watch the Snyder Cut and, all that. All right. Kevin is congratsing me. I can't even talk. Congratulating me on 1,400 subscribers. Thank you so much, Kevin. I reached that yesterday and I was very excited. We are cruising to 1,500. Can you believe it? I can't. I'm amazed every day that you guys watch my stuff. All right, Tony P, the Batman trailer kind of looks like it has a 7 vibe to it. You know what? That's funny because when I was watching it yesterday, I was thinking that in my head. I was like, this is very 7-esque. So Tony P and I, we're twins. Twin connection. All right. Sammy Boy, do you think they will make a Man of Steel too soon? I don't know. I'm not sure. Was there anything revealed with Henry Cavill at the panel? I didn't see anything with Black Adam. Is he going to be in Black Adam or Shazam? I thought I heard that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but someone jump in and fill us in. What happened with Black Adam panel, Shazam 2, Man of Steel, all that stuff? I unfortunately did not see any of that. All right, Sammy Boy is saying, I really want to see Man of Steel 2. Oh, look, it's Bonnie Festa. Hello, Mom. Hello, all you beautiful people. She's so cute. Everyone's saying hi to Mom. All right, Sammy Boy is saying, can't forget about Adam West Batman. I will not forget Adam West Batman. However, I was too young for Adam West Batman. I'm not that old. Not that old. All right. Destiny saying hi to my mom. How are you? Emoji smile face. Michael Duckworth Jr. Hello, Michael. Hi, Susan. Love your videos. Always look forward to seeing them. Thank you. Loving what DC now is doing. Kristen Wiig is so very talented. She will not disappoint. I'm having high hopes. I really am. I'm having some high hopes for that Kristen Wiig, let me tell you. All right, Tony P is saying Will Smith and Margot Robbie were his two favorite parts of Suicide Squad. I mean, Harley Quinn's my favorite, let's be honest. She stole the movie. She really did. She just took it away from everyone. Took it away. All right, Ty, love the Joker panel with the many faces of him. I didn't know there was a Joker panel. I didn't know about that. All right, Kevin, how do you feel about Pete Davidson's character in the Suicide Squad? I don't even know who his character is, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you his name right now. He was very quiet during the panel. He didn't really talk too much, but I think that's how Pete Davidson is. He's very to himself in like private life. But I don't know. Like I said, besides Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, I really don't know who any of the people are, their personalities, or what they do. So I got to read up. I got to do some reading up. I got to do some homework. All right. Jesse Beckett. Hello, Jesse Beckett. The Batman movie, the Suicide Squad, Justice League Snyder Cut. Just listing movies. Are these all the movies that you're excited for? All right. Dark Knight, as far as we know it, DC is fixing two of their sucky movies, Suicide Squad and Justice League. Let's hope. I mean, I think it's fixed with Justice League because obviously Zack Snyder took his baby back and reworked it, and it's going to come out fantastic. I already know it's going to be fine. The Suicide Squad, it's going to be interesting to see what James Gunn does with it. It is. It's going to be interesting. All right, Bezak thinks Will Smith was Deadshot. He was Deadshot. All right. My mom is saying she loved Aquaman. I did not care for Aquaman because you know what I did during Aquaman? I fell asleep because it was boring. It was like the most boring movie ever. Boring DC film. The most boring DC film ever. Like, beautiful to look at. So is Jason Momoa. But the movie itself, the plot line, boring and lame. Did not like it. All right. Jesse Beckett is saying Joker 2. Is that a question? Is it happening? I heard it was happening, so I did my video about it, but I can't say 100% that it's happening. I had an inkling that it was happening. All right. Justin Kirby saying Aquaman was okay, but get rid of Amber Heard. Yeah, I'd have to agree. I don't know. It just seems like she's a hot mess of problems, so let's get rid of her. All right. Ty is excited because we're getting an Aquaman 2. Destiny, I saw someone say they got Joker vibes from Rob's Batman. What do you think? I mean, I don't know if if they're doing Joker, it's not going to be in the first one. There's way too much stuff going on. We got the Riddler, we got Penguin, we got Catwoman. It's like a hot mess of villains in the first one. I think someone alluded to the fact that a hint of Joker might show up in the very end of the first one. But you know, I don't know if I want them to do Joker in this Batman trilogy. because Joker is always in every single Batman, and I feel like, why don't we let other villains shine, like Scarecrow? We've never seen Scarecrow except for in the Dark Knight trilogy. We saw him there, but in other Batman movies, in other worlds, we've never seen him. So I don't know. I feel like we should show some love to other characters a little bit. Although at the same time, you're torn. I'm torn with it because it's Batman and Joker. It's salt and pepper. They just go together. It's, peanut butter and jelly. It's Batman and Joker. Like you have to have both. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, would I want Joker to show up? Probably, because I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for Joker. We all know that. Joker and Harley Quinn are my absolute favorite dysfunctional couple ever. Oh, how I love them both. All right. My mom's saying RP, Robert Pattinson, was Fabu in The Lighthouse. Good movie. All right, Tony P is saying at Justin Kirby, he agrees. Amber Heard is a terrible actress. She's gorgeous, but she really can't act. All right. All right, Asia's saying, continue on without her. She's going to take a nap. Okay, bye, Asia. No problem. All right, Kevin is saying, Susan, do you plan on seeing Tenet? Have you read any of the reviews yet? Have you read any of the reviews yet? They are mixed. I have not read any reviews. I try to stay away from that because I don't want to have anything influence my decisions before I see something. Like, before I went and saw Unhinged, I kind of had the feeling it wasn't going to be a good movie. However, I was surprised because I went and saw the movie. I personally didn't like it. Right after I got out of the theater, I put on YouTube. I watched Grace Randolph's review, Chris Stuckman, all the other people that had reviewed Unhinged so far. Grace hated it just like I did. She stopped watching it 44 minutes in. At least I stuck in. I watched it. But like Stuckman and Austin Burke, like all these other reviewers actually enjoyed it and were entertained by it. And I don't understand that. I don't understand. They gave it like a B minus. I would have given it like a D, a D minus. I don't even know what Russell Crowe was thinking being in that movie. And I know that Unhinged is not DC, but I just gotta talk about this for a second. I don't know how they're giving Unhinged a B minus. It was just crazy. So yeah, I try to avoid reviews by other people or, reading something because I like to go in with a fresh mindset and really see it for the first time. I do plan on seeing Tenet. Like I said, I don't know what it's about, but like it's my job here on YouTube to review. So it's called Susan's Reviews for a reason. So I'm going to go. I do have pre-ordered tickets for next Monday on the 31st. So I'm seeing it early. I'm seeing it early before anybody else. Well, all those other people on Monday. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Mr. Scott is saying, unpopular opinion. I really like Ezra as the Flash. I also enjoy the CW TV show with Grant Gustin. Who cares what anyone else thinks? You like what you like. Not everyone else is going to like the same thing, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So I like my stuff. You like your stuff. No judgment. That's why there's no judgment on my channel, because whatever you guys watch or buy or collect, that is what you choose to spend your money on and your time on. And no one should ever judge you for that. Ever. It should be respected. All right. Tony P is saying that he liked It Chapter 2, but yes, the second half of the novel was pretty bad. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. There were some good parts to It Chapter 2. I'm not saying the entire movie was bad, but there was just some things that were drawn out a little too long, and then the very ending, obviously, was the big letdown. All right. Justin Kirby wants to see Tenet just for Christopher Nolan. Also, he has an unpopular opinion. He liked It Chapter 2 a tiny bit more. That's fine. Mr. Scott got Ready or Not in the mail. Ooh, have you watched it yet? I really enjoyed Ready or Not. That's why I'm excited for Scream 5, or AKA the reboot, the relaunch of the Scream franchise, because they're taking it over, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing with it. All right, Kevin is saying, Susan, you have to see There Will Be Blood. Maybe it could be a movie club pick. It's a performance highlight from Daniel Day-Lewis and Paul Dano, and Paul Thomas Anderson does an amazing job directing. We will see. Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. I'll have to see. I'll see if I have it. I don't know about a movie club choice, but I will definitely put it on my list to watch. All right, Justin Kirby saying Ready or Not is great. Yes, it is. Justin Kirby pirated Unhinged. Oh, really? It was a hot mess. It was a mess. I don't know about a hot mess, but it was a mess. It was a mess. No, so we'll say it was a hot mess. It was a mess. All right, Ty, ever see the Lego Batman movie? No, I have not. Tony P, Mulan better have a Blu-ray or 4K release, or else my collection of live actions will have a gap in it. Well, I don't own live action Beauty and the Beast, as I don't like Emma's performance. Ooh, Tony P is like hardcore with his collecting. Hardcore. Savage. You're savage. I love it. Destiny saying Henry Cavill only showed up with the Snyder Cut. Really? Was like any news revealed or anything? I don't know. I should go back and see. Tony P, there was a rumor he was coming back, but DC Fandom didn't confirm anything. Well, that sucks. That sucks because I did want some news on that. All right, Destiny saying with Black Adam, Noah Centineo was confirmed as Black Adam. I did know that from Miss Grace Randolph. I watched that video, so I did know that one already. Kevin, have you ever seen New in Town with Renee Zellweger and Harry Connick Jr.? I was watching it before this, and it's such a cute romantic comedy. No, but I think I remember hearing about that back in the day, but I've never seen it. Mr. Scott is saying, if we get the Snyder Cut on Blu-ray, I will keep what we got before, no matter what. Ty is saying, I want to see either Jake Gyllenhaal or Michael Fassbender as Batman next, or Michael C. Hall. Well, let's let Robert Pattinson have his day in the sun, okay? Like, we haven't even gotten the first one yet. It's going to be a trilogy, so we have 2 more movies to go after this. So let's let Robert Pattinson have his day. But I could see Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, so for those of you that watch Prisoners, how hot was Jake Gyllenhaal in Prisoners? Okay, I just got to point that out for a second. He's attractive, okay? Like, I don't know why he's not off the market yet, but Jake Gyllenhaal, man, he is talented. How great were those performances in Prisoners? His especially. It really boggles my mind that no one was nominated for Oscars for that movie. Like, seriously? Hugh Jackman? Nothing? They were amazing. All right. Destiny's saying, Polka Dot Man, who is that? LOL. Apparently, it's a character from the comics for the Suicide Squad. I know. I was like, who is Polka Dot Man? I have no idea who that is. But we know the Suicide Squad is a mismatch of all these eccentric and weird, quirky characters. So get ready. Put your seatbelt on, because I think it's going to be like crazy. But I'm really happy for Harley Quinn's character. They're going back to the classic red and black with some diamonds going on, I think. That's her signature outfit, with the red and black in her hair. We got rid of the pink and the blue. That is no longer. God. I mean, I didn't mind it, but it wasn't true to what we know of her in the comics. So, red and black. That's already a step up. All right. All right, Kevin is agreeing with Ty about his choices for the Batman, future Batman, saying they're great picks. Justin Kirby, is he the one from all the bad Netflix movies, Destiny? That's funny. Tony P, I don't know of any of the Suicide Squad characters beyond Harley and Captain Boomerang either. Well, there we go. We got to do some homework, guys, before the Suicide Squad comes out, so we know exactly who everyone is and kind of like get some history of who they are. All right. Tainted Love is saying a Spider-Woman movie is supposed to be coming. I hope it's good. Yes, I believe it's confirmed. Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde is she directed Booksmart. That was her first movie that she directed. Hello, wonderful directorial debut. She is going to be taking over that movie and directing that movie. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm excited to see what she's going to do with it. Tony P. Susan, if you don't have the Shazam 4K Steelbook, it's only $12.99 this week at Best Buy. I do have it. Thank you so much for letting me know, though. But I do have it. Tony P is also saying all the awesome DC news had made me start upgrading my DC Blu-rays to 4Ks, and I'm going to rewatch them all and do a new ranking. It just makes you all excited, doesn't it? The DC fandom, you just want to binge. You just want to binge them all. Just watch them all over again. It feels like it's been so long. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say, I do have to say, when I was in the theater watching Unhinged, the trailers came on. The first one was Morbius. It just got me in the mood for it. I was like, yes, finally. Am I the only one that likes watching trailers? I get excited. That's like excited time because you get to see the stuff that's new coming out. So Morbius debuted, and then Black Widow trailer came on, and I was like, yes! I was so excited and dying. I was actually surprised they didn't have a Wonder Woman 84 trailer. But I guess since they debuted the new one, they're going to start showing that one for the trailer in movie theaters. So, I'm excited. Very exciting. All right. Tony P saying, I'd love to see another version of Scarecrow in a Batman film. Yes, exactly. Let everyone have their moment. It doesn't have to be Joker all the time. All right, Justin Kirby saying Spider-Woman is apparently going to be Olivia Wilde's next movie. Yes, it is. Casey Lee. Hello, Casey Lee. Welcome. Happy Sunday, Susan, and to everyone else in the chat. Sorry for being late. Hope everyone had great weekends. How was your weekend, Susan? Well, my weekend consisted of work, and then yesterday was DC fandom all day, and that is what we are talking about today. Sorry about the switch up. It's supposed to be movie club prisoners, but with a massive thing like DC fandom, how can I not talk about it? I gotta talk about it. I felt like the conversation would be on prisoners for like 10 minutes, and then you guys would be like, let's talk about DC fandom. So we're talking about DC. Everything DC. All right, Sammy Boy, will you be watching New Mutants? Are you an X-Men fan? I haven't seen any of the X-Men movies. I'm not sure if I'm going to go see the New Mutants. What is it about? Is it like a new batch of mutants? Is that what this is? From the trailer, which did show that I saw before Unhinged, it doesn't really give you a plot. I'm kind of confused by it. I'm not really sure if I'm going to like it. It seems like it's going to be scary, which I don't know if I want to go by myself to see that, All right. Mrs. Bankrupt Pony, hello, welcome. What is the worst live action movie of all time? Cats. Cats is just like the worst of the worst. Doolittle, it's half live action. I don't know. One of those. Unhinged. Tony P saying Unhinged seems like a hot mess, and I think I'd agree with you and Grace on that one. Yes, indeed. All right. So we got the Dark Knight's ranking of the DC films. 9 is Suicide Squad. You have Wonder Woman at number 8. How dare you? Just my opinion. All right. 8 is Wonder Woman. 7 is Justice League. 6, Man of Steel. What? Man of Steel is 6? My number 1. 5, Batman v Superman. 4, Birds of Prey. 3, Shazam. 2, Aquaman. We cannot be friends. Sorry. And number 1 is Joker. Yes, he knows Joker is not a part of the DCEU, but he has a theory. What is your theory? What's your theory? That they're linked? Because they're not. They're not linked. At least I don't think they could be. That's all right. I respect. Everyone's got a different ranking. Everyone's got a different like, and that's fine. I'm just playing with you. I'm not criticizing your rank. All right, Justin Kirby, I'm hopefully seeing New Mutants when theaters open. Kevin, I love how this channel is a judgment-free zone. Haha. Yeah, I just showed that, right? But truly, I am always joking. Never take me seriously. I do not judge anyone's taste or their rankings or anything because I wouldn't want you to do it to me. I wouldn't want you to judge me for what I watch or buy or rank. So I don't judge anyone else. All right, Ty, we need a way better Green Lantern movie directed by Taika Waititi. That's an idea. Taika Waititi. Love Taika Waititi. Good idea. Ty always has great ideas. By the way, subscribe to Ty's channel if you guys haven't already. I know some of you have, but look him up on the tube and watch some of his videos. All right, Kevin is saying, am I the only one who thought Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe were the same person until a few months ago? That's awesome. I'm sorry for laughing, but that is so funny. That's a great comment. Thank you, Kevin, for saying that. That's awesome. No, I knew they were two different people, but I could see how you could think that they were one person. But now you really can't confuse them because Russell Crowe has let himself go. Now, I am no one to comment on anybody's weight gain because look at me. I'm no one to judge. However, he is way beyond his gladiator days. I will just say that. Russell Crowe has packed on at least 100 pounds. He is like unrecognizable now. I was like, whoa, when I was watching that movie. I was, wow. Does anyone else feel that way? All right. Mrs. Bengraponi, do you remember watching some old PBS kids shows like Caillou, Bob the Builder, Arthur? Nope. I never watched any of those. The shows in my day were Care Bears and Strawberry Shortcake and Pound Puppies and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did watch that cartoon. Transformers was in there. What else? Like all that stuff. I was an 80 baby, so I think Caillou was 90s. I don't know. But that means you think I'm younger than I am, so thank you. All right, Kevin. Susan, I watched some of your older videos from last year and couldn't believe all the DVDs you used to buy. I know. Haha, when did you make the switch to just Blu-rays? You know that darn Durant Cinema just got me with the steelbooks and I just converted over to Blu-ray and everything that I buy now is on Blu-ray. I usually don't buy anything on DVD anymore unless it's something very hard to find, which I might do that, but I gravitate towards Blu-ray now. All right, Justin Kirby, I'll try to rewatch Prisoners for next week. Very busy week. Okay, I'm not gonna do Prisoners. We're not doing movie club for Prisoners. I apologize. Because we're going to start like back to school type of movies. And I do have one in mind for next week. So I do want to make you guys aware of that before anyone leaves the chat. Although I am going to post it again on the community tab to let you guys know what it is. But do you guys want to know? Do you want to know what the movie is for next Sunday? Do you want to know? Do you want to know? It's a good one too. And I don't think a lot of you guys have seen it. So I do want you to watch it. It's a cult classic with Winona Ryder. It's Heathers. Heathers is going to be our movie for next Sunday for Movie Club. We will have Movie Club next Sunday. I promise. It's going to be Heathers. Get ready to be like mind fucked when you watch that movie. It's crazy, but it's good. It is a cult classic comedy. It's very weird, but I enjoy it. And it revolves around going to school and, you know, so I figure it's a good theme for back to school. All right. All right. Destiny is saying Jake Gyllenhaal is so good looking. It's insane. I know, right? And you know what kills me, Destiny? Okay, you and I can have girl chat right now. So what's insane is that one of my ex-boyfriends that cheated on me for like the entire relationship looks like Jake Gyllenhaal. He's got like the big ass eyes, you know, but don't bug out of the head, but like the big round, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jake Gyllenhaal's eyes and kind of like his facial features a little bit. So like every time I see Jake Gyllenhaal, I kind of like think about him, my ex, like just a little bit, but then I'm like, no, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's crazy. But yes, he's hot. He's underrated hot. Jake Gyllenhaal. Not a lot of people talk about his hotness, and they should because he is. All right. Tony P says, at Kevin, I agree. I love that this is a judgment free zone. It's refreshing and nice to see that online. It's like a little movie loving family. Oh, thank you, Tony P, for saying that. We are. We're our own little community and our own little family. I would love for us to grow a little bit more in these live chats, let me tell you. But it's fine that we have the same people every single time, and it's so nice, and we get to just be free and talk about stuff, because like sometimes I talk about stuff with my parents, but then like after a couple minutes, their eyes start glazing over and I know they're not into it like I am. And I feel bad. I don't want to bore them to death. So it's great to come on here and talk to you guys about it. Like my best friend Kim, she's really not into all this stuff like I am. So I talk to her sometimes, but then her eyes start glazing over too. So so it's nice to have this little community on here where we all love the same stuff and the same movies and characters, and we can just talk about it. It's a lot of fun. So I really do look forward to my Sunday nights and my Wednesday nights where we can just talk about anything and everything. All right. All right, Ty is saying, after a slew of watching mediocre Netflix and Disney Plus movies like Project Power and Magic Camp, the one and only Ivan felt like I was watching fun Disney cinema again. I really enjoyed the one and only Ivan. If you guys have not watched it, if you have Disney Plus, please watch it. It's only an hour and a half, 90 minutes. That's it. It does not take up a lot of your time. It's highly entertaining. It's based on true events, a real gorilla named Ivan, and it's voiced by Sam Rockwell. I mean, come on. We all know I love him. So that's my endorsement right there. I don't think two people like that. They just left. Oh man, how could you not like Sam? Sam is my man. All right. All right, Dark Knight's theory about Joker. Okay, Joker escapes from the mental hospital or jail he is in, and then he goes into hiding for 15 to 20 years and meets a woman, and they have a son, and follows in Joker's footsteps to become Jared Leto's. So you're saying Jared Leto's Joker is Joaquin Phoenix's Joker's son? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure I get it correct. You never know. You never know. It could be. I don't know. I'm really hoping that they do Joker 2, that they do my idea for introducing the Harley Quinn character, because the ending of Joker is so perfect for that to happen. It's just, it's a no-brainer. It makes total sense. All right. Tony P likes watching the trailers as well. Well, I knew that. Twin power. All right, Dark Knight. What do you think about Keanu Reeves being Batman? I think he could do it so well. Also, John Wick Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 are going to be filmed back to back. I did hear about the 4 and the 5. Guys, speaking of Keanu Reeves, and I'll get to the Batman thing in a second about Keanu Reeves, but speaking of Keanu Reeves, I was at Walmart today, and guess what I found? I found the Matrix trilogy on Blu-ray for $10. That is amazing. I have not seen it for that cheap. Have you guys? I picked it up today along with a couple of others, and I'm excited. I mean, I don't normally gravitate towards sci-fi. We all know that, but I've been opening the mind a little bit to watching different things. So I have it. I just need to watch it. All right. What do I think about Keanu Reeves being Batman? I don't know. I don't think Keanu Reeves is meant to be Batman. I don't think so, which is going to be surprising for a lot of people for me to say that, but I don't picture him being Batman. I mean, he barely speaks in the John Wick movies. I don't know, I don't know, I just looked at his shadow. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't know. I don't see Keanu Reeves being Batman. All right, Kevin, when when we can, when we can, I want to start going to the movies by myself more, but I feel awkward when I've gone alone in the past. Do you have any advice that could help me feel more confident in going alone? Oh, this is right up my alley. Okay. Like, I, let me tell you, I'm the type of person that doesn't like going anywhere alone. Okay. I don't go out to eat by myself. I think that's awkward and weird. But I got in the mindset of, because I wanted to go and see movies, but I couldn't always go with somebody. I had to force myself to go on my own. Now, the thing is, you just got to keep in your mind the lights are going to go down. The lights are going to go down. No one is looking at you. It's dark. No, no one can see you. Okay. Someone can see you for the first 10 minutes where you go into the theater and you sit down in your seat. But you know what? Just play on your phone. Just play on your phone, go on Facebook, or watch a video of mine or whatever. Play on your phone. That's what I do until the trailers start going. And then you're good to go because your movie is going to start. You're in the dark. No one's looking at you. And what's great now, I mean, it's not great, but it's more for us introverts that don't like to be next to anyone. We have to have spacing and seating. So no one is going to sit directly next to you, which is absolutely fantastic. You need that 6 feet of social distance. So you're not going to sit next to anyone. You're going to be by yourself. And that's a big reason why when I reserve my seats, I usually pick the upper right or left in the corner. That way I'm back in the corner. No one really goes up there. I like to call it the critic's corner, to be honest, because I'm a critic. Let's be honest. I'm a critic. Yeah, right. But I like to go in the upper right or the left because hardly anyone ever goes up there. Less people. They kind of gravitate more towards the middle. But if you sit on the end corner, then you're more likely to be more secluded and alone. So I hope that helps you. Don't feel awkward and weird. Don't. Because if you want to go and see something, go and see something. Absolutely. Especially if you have a limited time like I do. I just randomly go like whenever I feel like it. I like never schedule a time to go unless I like pre-reserve or something, but all right. I hope that helped you. I hope that was advice well given, and I hope you take it, and I hope you become more confident in going to the movies by yourself, because trust me, I was the same exact way. I didn't like it at all at first, but now I love it. I love going by myself. All right. Ty is asking, do you like Jared Leto's films? I gotta be honest, I don't watch a lot of Jared Leto's films. I really don't. So I can't even, like, I've never seen Dallas Buyers Club. I mean, I've seen like bits and pieces, but not the entire thing. And he won the Oscar for that. Um, I've never seen Requiem for a Dream. Like, all these movies that he's in, I've never seen. All right, Scott is saying Ready or Not is really good, just haven't watched the special features. We'll watch the special features. I actually haven't watched them yet either. All right, Tony P keeps rewatching the Black Widow trailer, and at the end, I just sit there and stare at the screen and think, please come out soon. LOL. Please, please come out soon. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you and I see you on that one. I totally sympathize with what you are saying there. I highly agree. Highly agree. But you know what, Tony P? Who agrees the Black Widow trailer just seems like it gets better every single time you watch it? It's just good. You know it's going to be good. We're all excited for it. I'm excited. Rob's here. Rob's here. Hi, everyone. Hello, Susan. Hello, Rob. How was work tonight? Let us know. Was it busy or was it not? Keep us informed. Hi is here. Hi here. That's a whole like tongue twister. Everyone's saying hi to Rob, saying hi to hi. All right, Casey Lee. Yeah, I saw the new trailer for Wonder Woman and Batman and hyped to see them. Thinks that Wonder Woman 1984 looks more hyped than the first. I agree. Made muffins, mixed strawberry and blueberry together. Well, that sounds amazing. And where are mine? Okay. Send them on over to my P.O. box. Scott is saying, as an X-Men fan, I think New Mutants is about these young kids discovering their powers, and it looks like a horror movie, and I like that. It does. It really does look like a horror movie and has that horror vibe. And I don't know if I'm into that. I don't know. It looks kind of creepy and scary. All right. Anthony Batista. Anthony Batista's here. How are you? Casey Lee also plans on seeing New Mutants when it comes out. I think the majority of people are planning on seeing New Mutants when it comes out. All right, Kevin. Also, I remember in your old videos from last year, you saying that you had to get a Blu-ray player. Did you finally get one? Of course. Of course. Oh my God. What do you think I'm watching? Let me show you. All right, we're taking a tour. We're taking a tour. Here it is. There it is. There's the Blu-ray player with Prisoners sitting right next to it. But yes, I did get a Blu-ray player. Watch, I'm going to lose a lot of watchers now. I lost 2. They didn't want to see a tour of my room. Anyway, so yes, I got a Blu-ray player, and then we actually got another one for upstairs. So now we have 2 in the house. I converted my parents to Blu-ray, which is awesome. All right, Dark Knight is saying a show he grew up with is SpongeBob and still watches SpongeBob, and he's 16 years old. I don't watch SpongeBob. I never did. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people out there love it and like it, but I just never could get into it. I thought it was kind of dumb, actually. But that's what you're into, and that is okay. All right, Tony P. Easy A would be a good club movie choice. Ooh, Easy A. That's a good one. I do love my Emma Stone. Nice. Nice choice. Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. I might have that on DVD somewhere. All right. Kevin's saying, ooh, back to school movies is perfect because he starts his first day of college. Your first day of college ever? First day of college ever? On Tuesday, even though it's online. Oh. Well, at least you're starting college. So that's so exciting. That is so exciting. Congratulations to you. That is so fun. Ty's asking if I've heard of Seth Green. Of course I have. He's Oz from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I knew that before I read the rest of your comment. Yes. Destiny saying, yay! The first time I saw Heathers was my senior year of high school. All right, then we are ready. Marcy saying, I have not seen it and I don't own it. I believe you can watch Heathers on Hulu. I believe it's on Hulu streaming. Guys, let me know if I'm correct with that. If you have Hulu, you can watch Heathers. All right, Tony P saying, I have seen Heathers, but need to rewatch it. I know I don't own it. I'll have to pick it up this week. If you have Hulu, you don't need to. But it is a good movie, so you should pick it up. I'm like supporting Tony P's addiction to buying Blu-rays. Asia's back. Heathers, never heard of it. Heathers, cult classic with Winona Ryder. This is why I like doing these movie clubs, guys. I feel like I'm introducing you to movies that are like so good. You guys need to watch them. Love talking about it. All right, Tainted Love. I only watched part of Heathers a few years ago. It was crazy. I have to watch the whole thing now. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, Destiny. Oh, I can't believe you got cheated on. His loss. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I got to tell you, my romantic history is not that great. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I had 3 boyfriends. This should be saved for a live Q&A about my life. But anyway, should be saved for Wednesday. But I'll tell you now. 3 boyfriends after the ex-husband situation. The first one, the Jake Gyllenhaal doppelganger, cheated on me for 2.5 years we were together the entire time. Sex addict. The second one was a mental hot mess and addicted to like taking pills and yeah, and he lived in like a hoarding situation. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good relationship. It was very toxic. And then the third one, alcoholic and very like controlling a little. He wanted to change me all the time. He wanted to change me, and there ain't no change in this. I am who I am. Either love it or leave it. Don't try to change me. So, are we really wondering why I'm trying to work things out with the ex-husband? It should be no wonder now. Because every single time I've tried to go outside and find someone else, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right. All right. Scott is saying he's never seen Heathers. Came out before his time. Well, watch it. It's a good movie. All right. Rob is saying to anyone who hasn't seen Heathers, prepare to be surprised. Love that movie. It's a good one. It's a good one. And we got a troll, so just ignore the troll. You can go away. All right, Kevin, what are your top 3 musicals? Top 3 musicals. All right. Number 1 would be Chicago. I love Chicago. Absolutely incredible and awesome. Love Chicago. Number 2 would be Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge is number 2. Number 3. Number 3 musical. None are coming to me at the moment. Chicago is obviously number 1. Moulin Rouge at number 2. God. You know, I'm a sad theater major. I really, really am. Like, I'm pathetic because I can't name a third one. Oh my God. Those are my top 2. Okay. Thanks, Asia. Yes, I know. All right, Tainted Love. Jake Gyllenhaal was hot in Southpaw. Ooh, I've never seen that. Southpaw. Where he's hot, I want to see it. All right, I love the family dynamic he had with Rachel McAdams and the girl who plays their daughter. It was realistic. Ooh, Jake Gyllenhaal and Rachel McAdams together. Hot couple alert. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Ooh, Rodney's here. Hey, Rodney, what's going on? Tony P, I love the one and only Ivan. Such a great family film. Ivan the gorilla felt so real. Absolutely. Those eyes when he was looking at you. Oh my God, it was like he was looking through you. You could see the soul. I love that. All right, Scott is saying I found a brand new Netflix series, Teenage Bounty Hunters. It was recommended by someone, gave it a 5 out of 5. I'm about 2 episodes in. Well, that is awesome. Rob is saying I want to check out the one and only Ivan this week. I've been watching reality shows called the NBA Playoffs. Very funny. All right. Asia's saying hi to Rodney. Hellboy Productions. Hello, everyone. Hello. Kevin, are you happy Sam won an Oscar for 3 Billboards? What do you think? Yes, of course. I would have rather seen Woody win because I didn't really like Sam's character until when he was in the bar and beat up those guys. Haha. I thought Sam Rockwell's win for 3 Billboards was absolutely amazing. I went and saw that movie in the theaters with my mom. I was blown away by those performances given by Frances McDormand and Sam Rockwell and Woody Harrelson. Like every single one. There was nothing bad about that movie at all. Completely loved it. I thought it was amazing. Sam Rockwell deserved that win. He has put in his dues, man. He is just that kind of actor. He is a chameleon. He is a chameleon. He gets so committed to every single character that he does. Now, I have not seen his entire filmography, but from the stuff that I have seen, every single one of his characters are distinctly different. He is thoroughly committed, and he deserved it. He absolutely deserved it. All right. All right. Scott is saying that he bought the Matrix trilogy for $10 at Best Buy back in 2016. Well, wow, that's awesome. But that's the first time I'd seen it for $10, definitely at Walmart. I don't know if it was $10 at Best Buy that I saw, but I was excited to find it. All right, Dark Knight saying I might see the New Mutants next weekend, but I don't know yet. But the movie looks great. I'm torn. I'm torn. Like I don't. I'm torn because I do want to see it, but at the same time, do you have to see the other X-Men movies before you watch New Mutants? Because I haven't seen any of them, so I don't know if I'm gonna get it, or I don't know if it's gonna make sense. All right, Tony P. I don't mind seeing movies alone. I do that frequently, but like you, I won't go eat or to a bar by myself. It just feels awkward. Yeah, I can't. I can't do that. Twins. All right. Kevin is saying, thank you for the advice. It really does help. You're awesome. Oh, great. I'm so happy, Kevin, that I could help you out. All right. All right. Rodney is saying Black Widow trailer. I'll rewatch a hell of a lot of times until I see it, hopefully. Absolutely. Kevin saying, Susan, have you watched any new movies for Never Seen It? I have a pile. I am actually going to make my weekly calendar of what videos I'm going to do this coming week. Never Seen It video is definitely going to be on the schedule. I had planned on doing one this week, but DC Fandom kind of just like jumbled everything around. So unfortunately, I did not get to do it. I was too exhausted with all the trailer reactions yesterday and doing this live today, and it was just too much. So I'm definitely going to fit it in. I do have a stack. I have a stack of Never Seen It. So be on the lookout. That is coming. All right, another troll. Let's go past. All right, Tainted Love is saying you have to see Dallas Buyers Club. Jared Leto's performance as Rayon is my favorite of the movie. Also, check him out in the show My So-Called Life. It's less than 20 episodes, but it's good. Yes, I did know that he was on My So-Called Life with Claire Danes. I did know that. Didn't know. I should see Dallas Buyers Club. I should. All right. Rob is saying, Susan, work was dead, although I made $100 tip on a $184 bill. Nice. So you're all set then. You were set. Okay, so quick work story here for me today. As you guys know, I do Instacart, and at 9 o'clock this morning, my first batch that I took was $102. Yeah. So I only worked from 9 until 3 p.m. today, and I made $155. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Work for yourselves, guys. Work for yourselves. All right, Sammy Boy's asking if you could have a superpower, what would you have? What would I have? I'm tempted to say fly, but then I'm like, well, if you have invisibility, that would be cool because you could really go anywhere. But then I'm thinking, what if I want to be like Scarlet Witch with like, you know what I mean? Like superpowers like that, like super strength or something like Captain Marvel. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. All right. Rodney's saying all childhood shows he grew up on are either coming back or getting a reboot. Just leave it be. You know, I feel like leave the classics alone, you know? All right, Marcy's saying I need moderators to kick out the nasty trolls for my page. Um, I don't know how to do that. Like, do I assign moderators or something? Help me out here. Because that would be helpful. That would. All right, Marcy is suggesting Greece. Maybe, Marcy. Maybe it's on the schedule. Maybe. I do have it like planned out on my calendar of what we're going to talk about. So it might be on there. All right. And I know you just got that on Steelbook because I saw your picture of your pickup. So I know you have it. All right. Ty is saying the best movies for him to get ready for college life include Revenge of the Nerds, The Waterboy, Legally Blonde, and Wonder Boys. He's also saying Jake Gyllenhaal was great in the movie Life. He co-starred with Carey Mulligan and was directed by Paul Dano. Well, there you go. Kevin is asking, do I think Frances McDormand deserved Best Actress? Yes. Yes. She deserved it. Yes. Yes, she did. because that year's nominees were Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, Meryl Streep for The Post, and Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water. All right, I didn't get The Shape of Water. I tried to watch it, but when she started like doing stuff to herself, I was like, I can't watch this. Like it's weird. And it's like an alien, and she's like in love with an alien, and I don't know. It was just too weird. I can't even believe that that won Best Picture. Like over Three Billboards. I thought for sure Three Billboards was gonna win. Now I love Margot Robbie, and I loved her in I, Tonya. I still think that performance is her best to date. I absolutely, as much as I love her as Harley Quinn, when I, Tonya, I thought she was absolutely incredible. I went to the theater to see that with my mom, and we loved it. Very good. But that was Frances McDormand's year. Like that's a part I would love to play. It was so juicy with so many layers in it. Like she's a hard ass, but she has guilt and everything in between. I just loved it. Absolutely loved it. All right. Scott is saying if you want to watch an awesome Harley Quinn show, the first season is currently $9.99. I don't need to buy anything. Well, if it's animated, no. I'm not really into like the animated stuff. I thank you though for making the suggestion. Kevin's like, those relationship stories were so juicy. My life is juicy. It's interesting how some of the partners you have been addicts. Has that been hard for you to deal with emotionally? Yeah, of course it has. Very emotional. However, with the help of friends and family, that is why I got through, and that's why I'm here today. Trust me, if I did not have the love of my parents that are upstairs right now and my best friend of Kim, I would not be here. I wouldn't. But I got through. And the other relationships, I mean, did they hurt? Absolutely. Absolutely. Some of them affected my self-esteem. And, on here, I'm sure I portray some kind of confidence, but I'm insecure with a lot of things in my life that I would like to change. But, I gotta work one thing at a time, and those relationships, do they have an after effect on me? Absolutely. They affect me every single day, believe it or not. Even though those men are not in my life anymore, their choices and their words that they used to affect me, affects me on a daily basis. And they don't realize that, but they do. And my viewership is dropping because no one wants to hear about my relationships. So let's move on. All right. Kevin is asking Susan, how do you feel about the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remake with Kevin Hart and Will Smith? I am all for it. I am looking forward to seeing a movie with those two together. I think they're going to have great rapport and chemistry. I think it's about time we have a movie where Kevin Hart is not with The Rock. Okay, like as much as I love those two together, let's create a little bit of space. Let's do separate projects. I think it's going to be good. I'm highly in support of it. I think it's going to be great. All right. Marcy's saying, I was saying Grease should be in your top 3 musicals. Oh, okay. But you're right. Great school movie. I know, Grease. I couldn't think of like any other musicals for some reason. Okay, Grease. Grease is in my top 3. Okay. All right, Rob is saying, love it, Susan, 155. Susan killing it. Hey, I'm trying. Okay, so let me tell you, I calculated like all of the money that I made this week, pretty much like $700, all right? I only worked 27 hours. 27 hours, and I made $700. Can you beat that? No. Guys, work for yourselves. I am telling you, it is the way to go. All right, Dark Knight is saying, oh, his musicals. In the 3rd spot is Shrek the Musical. 2 is The Wizard of Oz. And 1 is Rocket Man. And I would have to say Maggie Gyllenhaal is gorgeous. Oh, Maggie Gyllenhaal fan. Okay. Nice. All right, Kevin is asking, in your older videos, when you would talk about your ex-boyfriend not liking you're doing YouTube, was that about your ex-husband or one of the 3 after him? You are really strong, Susan. We all support you. Thank you, Kevin. I thank you so much. No, it was not my ex-husband. It was my last boyfriend I had before rekindling with the ex-husband. He was not supportive of this channel. My ex-husband is very supportive of my channel. He wishes that he could see my videos every single day. When I write to him, I always update him on how well the channel's doing. I tell him about you guys and how we talk on the live stream. He just thinks it's awesome. He really does. So, in the next couple of years, when he comes home, do not be surprised if you see him on this channel. We'll probably go Blu-ray hunting together. He's like me, and that's why we're soulmates and we should be together, because he loves everything I love. He loves movies. He loves going out to the stores and going shopping and things like that. So definitely expect, probably going to see him on the channel eventually in the next couple of years. You'll be able to see who I've been talking about. All right, guys, I'm going to end this live chat for tonight. We mainly talked about DC fandom, but we segued off like we always do, but that is okay. I always love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Regular schedule on Wednesday, live Q&A, ask me anything. And then next Sunday is what? It's Heather's. So make sure that you watch it, and you can watch it on Hulu, I believe, if you guys do not own it. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. Have a wonderful night.